During the height of the Roman Empire's expansion, especially between the 1st and 2nd centuries in the Common Era, Roman military forces developed several types of helmets for their troops. Among the most curious and iconic models were the helmets with face masks, mainly used by auxiliary cavalry. These helmets weren't just decorative, they had practical, symbolic, and even psychological functions on the battlefield. While legionaries wore more functional helmets designed to offer maximum protection with minimal obstruction to vision or hearing, the auxiliary cavalry, mostly made up of non-Roman recruits, had more freedom to incorporate their own cultural elements into their gear. This cultural diversity allowed for the development of more ornate helmets with unique styles, including the famous face mask helmets. These models were used by elite units like the Equites Singulares, who served as escorts or took on special missions. One of the most striking purposes of the masks was their psychological impact. Many of these masks featured emotionless, metallic faces with idealized or even frightening features. In some cases, they depicted mythological scenes, gods, or fierce animals like lions or griffins. On the battlefield, seeing an enemy whose face was completely covered by a metal mask, devoid of any human expression, instilled fear and confusion in opponents. The cold, impassive look of these masks made the wearer seem immune to pain, fear, and suffering, which could weaken the enemy's morale. Although many people think these mask helmets were purely decorative, they actually had a solid metal core capable of withstanding sword strikes, spears, and even arrows. Models like the Emesa helmet, for example, featured narrow slits for the eyes, balancing protection with visibility. Additionally, some helmets had a projecting edge at the back, designed to shield the neck from downward blows. While the outer decorative layer was more fragile and easily damaged, the inner core provided real protection in combat. There's an ongoing debate among scholars about whether these masks were truly used in battle. Some experts believe they were only worn during military parades, ceremonies, or cavalry demonstration tournaments, where soldiers displayed their skills in public exercises. However, there is evidence that certain models were indeed used in actual combat. It's argued that Roman face masks didn't limit vision nearly as much as later medieval helmets, like bassinets or great helms. So it's quite likely that elite cavalry soldiers went into battle wearing these masks. Another important factor is the cultural aspect. Since many auxiliary troops weren't Roman but came from different parts of the empire like Gaul, Syria, and Germania, there was a strong tendency to incorporate artistic elements from their native lands. Thus, the face mask helmet also served as a statement of identity and ethnic pride, integrating the soldier into the Roman army without completely erasing his roots. But tell us in the comments, did you already know that Roman cavalry wore these striking masks? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.